Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of them slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. See me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on my bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up, nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fuck up, and it's back to the streets. It's one west. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers dialed on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on his beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on his beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. Doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you doing life. These hands are rude, GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we saved it authentic, we get hit up with a K, but no acronym. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. See me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on my bullshit.
Hear the hunger in my voice. They used to tell me to speak up. The problem was what I was saying, they couldn't keep up. Instead of moving around with some patience, they tried to speed up. It got colder than a bitter bitch, found me a way to heat up. What's a favor for a favor if we all didn't make it? Kept it 100 with everybody, but they just won't change. I ain't get caught up in the hype, cause I ain't feel like I made it. Couldn't picture me here now, but here's your moment to frame. And I ain't never understand that self-entitlement spirit. I felt your vibe, I don't wanna get near it. Before I made the appearance, I took a second, took a look in the mirror. This God, Lord, the only thing that I fear. Y'all got me fucked up. It's all passion, it's tradition, it ain't fashion. It's no action, they make threats and it's still passing. I think massive, no response, that's still tact. Y'all should quit rapping. Cheap shots, I'm cinematic. I ain't average, I'm an overdose fanatic. How I go, you lose and win like asthmatics. I got first, that's automatic. I'm the best in my division. In the ghetto like the pigeons, in the hood like the engine. You a bird for that chicken. I don't fake split decisions cause my mind made up, nigga. We in the end of time. time, but my time ain't up. Nigga, I was young and running wild and wide-eyed like a cabbage patch. I had to get it as vivid, adapted to my habitat. It's certain shit I won't do, certain shit you can't prove. My shit sound like a payday, yours like more when the rent. If I had $1 for every dime you counted, I would be broke. Watch it be close, got a better chance. Boxing the go, and they know I'm raw, and they know the squad, and I'm feeling large, still in charge. I don't make you follow, I follow the law. Standing tall like they here on Mars. I just got a call from my bro, he behind the wall, told me let it all. Niggas lying for some cat, I got a different line in me. Everybody intimidated, I got that guy in me. You can focus on the dimes, I'd rather keep my nine with me. Help me get this off the ground, just know you won't fly with me now.
I try to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna be the lesson. Y'all out here looking like fools. Home truth, I ain't never had to choose.
I'm trying to get beamed up, man. Y'all trying to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna pay the bill. Out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up, man. Y'all trying to make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gonna pay the bill. Out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up.
Really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, one who's knowing it with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come, he on caucasian. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell, toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shot on my life. I want to be a gangster like a tide. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus
virus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga. Okay, when Eve did the Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He ain't thieving, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit, and I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So I war, we gonna run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand it. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young play. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear. This shit life. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the chain. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. Bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified rubber ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the rim McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Is the mic check? My mic check.
Mic. Oh no! Oh my God! What happened?
Did you lift that off of there like that?
Oh my God!
Who bought the cool kid? Hey, welcome to it.
Missing the what do you call it? It's been like this for a minute. How do
Can we just worry about this afterwards and put it back on?
We could, Consa. I'm just, I know, but this is crazy.
You want to switch the mics and I hold it?
What happened? Hold on, we going. No,
Christ.
it's all right. Damn, this is crazy.
Welcome to another edition of Cross the Line Radio, man. We are your host. We are here to present you a good radio show today.
All right,
the phone lines are wide open. The number to call in is 917-779.
That's never happened.
9499. some of us are not as easily distracted when you have to deal with certain things, where some people let it take over their.
It caught me by surprise.
And then they still talk about it. I just want to let y'all know here at
That's why I serve under you, my lord.
We're not easily seduced like that either. Now, welcome to another edition of Cross the Line Radio, man. CHAATAZA, take over the show, man. Do your thing.
I make this interesting.
Yep, there you go. You make it interesting. Yep. Go ahead, do your thing.
So I'm Captain CHAATAZA. That's me. Been around for a little while.
Right.
And I ain't going nowhere, so get used to me.
Get used to it, man, because you're going to be here.
Oh, geez, look at me and see I'm what they used to be. You know, that's 50.
Yeah. Y'all like 50, though.
50's my spirit animal. Are we allowed to say spirit animal?
Nah.
Is that pagan?
I don't even know what the
Then
fuck.
scratch the record on that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the origins of that. I'm going to find out and then get back to y'all.
You said, I don't know what that means.
So what do we got going on right now? What's happening in the world? What's the title? Black women fell for the Trojan horse. White women.
White.
That's what happened. They said I'm breaking ish. Yo, listen, man. I found it like this.
That's right. Thank you, TZARYACH.
I found it like this, man.
Yeah, man. It was working fine until he came over here.
I feel
like I can't
wait,
hear
wait,
I didn't have the headphones on properly. My bad. I got it together. So I fixed it. I got off of it. I ain't complaining.
He just blames the Puerto Rican for all his misfortunes.
Hey, ain't that what the earth doing today?
This is crazy.
Yo,
and you know what? And that's what's so crazy that like at the Trump rally, that comedian said the floating piece of trash in the middle of the ocean, and then said, "Oh, I mean Puerto Rico," which is kind of crazy. I think it's very interesting that Trump won. I know everybody was scared. The comments that I was reading was hilarious. From people thinking that we were going to get turned into nigga pie, from the other people who was like, hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'll meet y'all in the Underground Railroad tonight. and Cat Mashak said something that was pretty profound when he said something along the lines of, it's just crazy how afraid our people are, but they won't actually, you know, like acknowledge it.
Right.
And that's...
it's a fear that's weird. It's a fear that I don't know. Like, we ain't got nothing else to be afraid of. That's the part that bothers me the most about it all. Like, what else do we have? I don't know, man. This election is crazy.
I just think it's interesting because like everybody knew that if Kamala got in, there was about to be a civil war, without a doubt. Like without a shadow of a doubt, like them white boys was sitting somewhere with their rifles and they pistols just waiting. And then, you know what I'm saying? Instead of turning them on us, they probably just shot a couple in the air and celebrated. And those are the facts.
Don't bring me up. That's me.
That's you? That's him. Don't bring it up. That's him.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. Hey, shut up, yo. I'm just trying to get the copy of the link. I just want to pin this link to the top. So if anybody wants to join today's show, I probably should have titled that a little bit. If
anybody wants to join today's show, then they will be able to not only come in on video, but the phone lines are wide open, 917-779-9499. And I find it interesting that y'all do not join the show early like you used to. Everybody wants to call in after 11 and then stay till like 12:30. Like, come on, man. What are y'all calling from Cali? Grow up.
Yeah, they might be on Central Time. A lot of country brothers and sisters, maybe.
It very well could be.
I'm just all I'm doing is just setting this up. If y'all could just bear with me a little bit. Hold on. Don't cry in the car, y'all. I'm just pinning the link to the top. Pin message. All right, so the message has been pinned. Hey, today somebody got mad at me. I did this breakdown on the transgender that infiltrated the Israelite.
Do we know like more details
other than what was publicly said already? No, I don't know of anything else.
Wait, hold on real quick, y'all. All right, we're back. He doesn't know anything, y'all. I tried to press him for information. He really doesn't know.
For those that don't know what I'm talking about,
let them know.
Yeah, there was a sister. I'm trying to see because this cat got mad at me and made a post. I'm trying to see if I can find the post. Some cat made a post saying that I was lying, that Tyree is lying. I'm just gonna see if I can find it. So a couple weeks, yeah, when with the Feast of Tabernacles, a lot of them other Israelite groups and stuff like that, they actually go stay in tents. They go live in tents for a few days and stuff like that. We don't do that. Our position is different. And at one of them events, they invited a person that said they were a man. That's what they said. And then we found out that they wasn't a man, that they was a woman. Then they was a hermaphrodite. We don't know what they is. And then they had a video going around where they showed the rod, but they didn't believe that it was a rod. And then they get mad at me because I retell the public information that they told. Somebody help me out with that. I don't understand. So now because they mentioned my name again, I just want to show y'all maybe it's me. So I'm going to go on my Facebook page. Let me see. Go on my Facebook page. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. So I'm going to see if I can find this post. Let me see. Let me make sure because I do post a lot. So let me see if I can find this post. The worst thing you could do is try to call me a liar. I think that's what I hate the most. Like when somebody calls me a liar, like my brain is like, why out of all things would you call me a liar of what you publicly said? Right? So I want to show the pictures of this person. Hold on. I'm just scrolling. Damn, I post a lot. That's a fly cat right there. That's a
yo. That joint is fire. I wasn't gonna hold you. That was probably like one of my favorite bucket hats I seen on you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Wagga Bar. Oh, here we go. So can I share my screen real fast?
That's got a horrible spirit.
Yeah, I know, yo. Add me to the stage, or I can add myself to the stage, right? I'm gonna present my screen. Facebook, share. So can they see my screen now? Blow my screen up, please. There we go. So I'm going to come here, and I want y'all to take a look. So now I titled the post, "This going to hurt a lot of feelings, but let this sizzle in your spirit." That transgender was able to infiltrate. I didn't use the word join. I said that transgender was able to infiltrate your Israelite community because it's just like the Christian church. Where are the protocols in place? These are the pictures. This is one picture. The dark-skinned sister, that's the person that went and infiltrated that camp and said that they were a man. That's his or her wife or her or his wife in the picture. Now, y'all tell me maybe I'm tripping, but wait, let me see if I can rewind. Now, if y'all see this here, you want to say something? maybe it's me. Maybe let me look in the chat. Wait, let me look in the chat. Can y'all tell me in the chat if I'm tripping? Does this look like it's a woman trying to be a man or a man trying to be a woman? Somebody help me out. All you need is the mic.
It looks like a typical can I say the D word?
Well, no.
You can say bulldagger. Can we say bulldagger?
I don't think we could say that.
Oh, we
either.
Can't say that either.
It looks like the L.
It looks like the L of the Leviticus.
Leviticus is good. Where did you make that up on your own? Okay.
Nope. A comedian. I saw this comedian when I was at an 85 South comedy show.
All right.
And he said when he first saw LBGTQ, he thought you had to pronounce it.
He don't always give credit. Like he like this is the soldier boy. This is the soldier boy of like the ISUPK. Like I did it first.
Man. Don't be a hater. So, but then they tagged me in some posts, and I'm looking at these pictures, and here it wasn't just the pictures. First of all, I just want, for the record, I'm gonna stop sharing I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and I'm gonna put myself down at the bottom now, right? Just for the record, I want everybody to understand. I did not look for this information about this transgender. What I was texted by, y'all gotta watch the calls, man. Call back. I was texted by a brother that wanted this information to come out. And of course, everybody in the world, especially the Israelite world, everybody knows if you go to Captain TZARYACH with valid information and you tell him nobody is talking about this information, I am going to bring this information out. And the brother was, and just so y'all know, the brother was highly upset at the so-called clubhouse room council that y'all had. He was upset about it. And so, hold up. Wait, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, wait, so I'm sorry. And so the brother was even mad. So a brother messages me, and the only reason I have to recap this story is because his brother called me a liar. And the worst thing you could ever do is call me a liar, because I did not transform more than meets the eye. The worst thing that you're going to do is call me a liar when I did not lie. I told the truth. So let's do a brief recap. What I'm trying to do is send myself a better set of pictures so this could be talked about. Let me see. What should I do with this? Let me see. Is this in my OneDrive already? Let me see if this is in my OneDrive already. Hold on. Photos. All right. So let me see something. I just want to see if I can find this real fast. And then, like I said, the phone lines are open, 917-779-9499. If you want to call in, you got a question or comment, you can always call in. Let me see. Is it in here? How do I get to the pictures? I definitely don't want to click the wrong set of pictures. I'm scared to open up this shit on my all right, I'm gonna just leave it. And so the person messages me and is like, this is going on in Israel. Matter of fact, I'll read to y'all verbatim, because remember, the cat said that I was a liar. So this is what the person said to me verbatim. What the person said to me verbatim. Listen, Ariel said, how did they not know that was a woman? I don't know. So this was
you want to know how?
Yeah, I want to know.
Because these quote unquote Israelite groups, it's like anything with a pulse can just join. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys just open the door, like, you know, and I'll tell you what it is, right? You there's a scripture that a brother pulled, and it talked about friends. The problem is, I'm talking about friends. Houdini, yo, big up.
Ones we can depend on. Let's be friends.
So now, here's what happened. Now we was getting distracted. So it's,
my bad.
It's all right. We back. 3, 2. So now, what happens with all of this is, y'all think because you talk to somebody on Clubhouse, they're your friend. Y'all think that because you added somebody on social media, you're friends. You think that because you've seen fringes on the bottom of a t-shirt, that y'all are friends. That's not what makes you friends. Friends are built through adversity. Friends are tried. You understand? Like, you can't just make it in here. You can't just become a trooper. You can't just become an officer. It's nigh on to impossible to become a captain. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all are so desperate to just have a token of friendship. The idea, y'all are in love with ideas, concepts, dreams. You're not in love with work, with reality. That's the problem.
That you was done.
Oh yeah, no, that's a mic drop right there. I don't know what happened with the sound. That's a bomb drop. Oh no, actually, I had a water. I think that's it, right? Could you pass me that cup, Baba Kasha? Yes. Oh. Hey, I appreciate you.
Yeah, so the brother messages me. I'm gonna read to y'all verbatim because I was told I was a liar. Shalom, there is a trans in Israel. She is trying to join camps in school. That's what I was text. She is a girl who grew up in another group. The only reason I don't say the group is because I have no proof that this person is in that group. They kicked her out, and now she is deceiving brothers in Israel. I say who? They say I'm getting picked now. I said okay, but what was it when it was in the group? A beautiful young lady. She was teaching on Clubhouse. But now when she was teaching on Clubhouse, she wasn't presenting herself as a she was presenting herself as a he. But you know, Clubhouse, you don't see the face. You just hear the voice.
She have a voice changer on or something?
And and what the weird part about that is, if what I love, and this is what I love about protocols. What I love about protocols, even if a young brother comes into the school, they're not going to be on stage teaching. We don't even let troopers come on stage. Y'all, if anybody that knows me on Clubhouse, you'll know that if brothers have been on the stage and they wasn't supposed to, I put them off the stage in front of everybody. Hey, get off the stage out. You know you're not supposed to be on the stage. And maybe if y'all had some protocols in place, you would not have had this female join. And I want to give props to the brother that hit me up, because I said this, and I said this to him on the phone. I said this in the Clubhouse room. And I said it on the live I did the other day. He didn't have to tell me what he told me, because he's one of the ones that entreated this girl that he thought was a boy as a son. He called him his son.
Brother just said she got Auto-Tune Pro on her voice. She must have been using some kind of pitch control.
TZARYACH said, I keep my ass in the audience cap. That's right. There's no need to come up top. And so I said, then I say, what you mean by trans? I said, because I wanted to know if this was a man to a woman or a woman to a man. So I said, oh, she is a he now. He said, yes. Look at this one. Did you see this one right here? Look at that. That's them. That's her in the middle.
I completely see how they missed that.
He
one.
Came into the camp with his woman. Like, she came there with the woman in tow. So it was two dykes at the damn. I'm sorry,
lesbians.
It was two. It was two Leviticus. It was two Leviticus. Let me see if I'm trying to see if I can find it.
And while he's finding that, let me tell you something else, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know what one of my biggest qualms with the Christians is that they never want to do what the scriptures say and judge inwardly. And what I mean by that is when Bishop Eddie Long SA'd them young boys, it was Creflo Dollar who said it was just a car wreck. And they didn't judge inwardly, and the congregation still follows him. When TD Jakes is called a power bottom, going to Diddy parties with the baby oil, y'all still follow him. They made excuses for Joel Osteen, right? When he's locking people out of the church during the hurricane. So I say all that to say this: you cannot be hypocrites like the Christian church, and when something happens inside of what you believe is the larger Israelite community, sweep that under the rug and then get mad at us for doing what we're supposed to do and prophesying against all evil and all wickedness in the earth. Maybe you agree with evil. Maybe you agree with wickedness. Maybe you're a little bit more aligned with the world than what you really believe. And if that's the case, look in the mirror. That's it.
Yeah. And so I want y'all to look at these pictures. So this is how she came into the community. And that's a beautiful looking sister right there. Now, and here's the flip side of it all. They're mad at me trying to say that I lied. What I'm mad at is, why are they even trying to keep this person in the community? That's what I'm mad at.
Right.
Like, this person is clearly, let's go with this person is a man, right? Let's go with this person is a man. The first inkling that it came in as this image that y'all see right here. So already, if that's a man, it's coming in as a woman.
Right. This is the Joanna man of
right. So now, then it tries to switch up. And then now you see the little hair growing because it's taking hormone pills so that it can get hair. But now look at these pictures. Then it comes in as a man. So look now in this picture, you can see breasts right here. You can see breasts right there. So they say she was a hermaphrodite. Then they try to say she was a hermaphrodite. Then I try to look it up. But now here's the flip side. Y'all see all these pictures. This right here is the brothers that took the picture with her. This is her at their tent. This is her at their Feast of Tabernacles. That looks like a woman. That does not look like a man. Now, how do you think that they tried to figure out if she was a man or not? Now, I'm gonna get off this subject. I just don't like the fact that they lied. What do you think that they did to try to determine that this was a man?
Real quick, before you drop that on everybody, just out of curiosity, because I don't know when else this subject is going to come up. What is the law if somebody is medically born with that type of condition where they got,
and they upfront and honest about it?
Like it's just what they're dealing with?
I mean, that's just what they're dealing with. We were just dealing on an as needed basis. You know, I've never experienced that, so it would go to a council. We would look at it, and let's say if they're an actual hermaphrodite, depending on what gender that is. Now, just so everybody can understand the percentages of a hermaphrodite. Let's look that up. Percentage of hermaphrodite. 1.7%. So it's not even like a normal thing. It's out of all humanity, percentage of hermaphrodites being born is 1.7%.
And then what percent of them are black women? What of all humanity? It's 1.7%. And then wait, 12% of the population in America is black people, which means 8% or 6 or 7% is black women. Right? So now you gotta fractionalize that and then say how many of those women are actually born hermaphrodites.
That I don't know.
Quick, crunch some numbers.
I'm trying to find it. I don't see no actual numbers. I don't know. I'm gonna see if maybe before the show is over, somebody can give us those numbers, right? So now you messed up. Oh, so then they say it was a hermaphrodite. So the answer,
I'm just asking per capita. That's all I'm asking.
Olivia Arnold said if they are born with their condition with the box and rod, if the inside carry a baby. No. So everybody got to understand this too. Hermaphrodite doesn't have a rod. Hermaphrodite has a big clitoris. I think that's the medical. Look at Sean made me break character. They have a big thing up on top of the vagina because again, they have like the same parts.
Who started that rumor about Ciara too? This is what I want to know.
Ciara the singer?
Yeah, when I was in my youth, somebody said that she was a hermaphrodite.
Oh, I did hear that before.
A long time ago. I want to know who started that rumor.
I don't know who started that rumor. I just lost my whole train of thought of what I was talking about before the hermaphrodite. So but I'm sorry. If the person started out as a woman turning a woman trying to be a man trying to be a woman and then goes back to a man trying to be a woman, what is the goal of keeping that type of person around you? That person clearly can't be trusted. And what's wrong with just simply excommunicating that person? Like I didn't understand. Oh, and because here's how they tested to see if she was a man.
Does that group believe that it's a sin if women wear pants?
I have no idea.
I have questions.
Do you want to know how they determined if she was a man or not?
I think that's what we're all waiting to hear.
She sent them a video
of. Oh, they said pull your rod out.
Well, first they tried to get her to pull a rod out in front of them at the Feast of Tabernacles.
You can't make this up.
So listen, Shaw, we think, we heard you a girl. Come on over here. They go over by the tree. Hey, you got to pull your rod out, brother. You say you're a man, pull the rod out.
Could you imagine saying that to like there was no other way to determine this?
Yeah.
There was no
driver's license, no nothing.
Like did they pick this way out of a hat? Like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. All right, this is the one. Like yeah. Don't drink water while I'm talking tonight because you're gonna mess up all your electronics. I don't. Go ahead.
But imagine if she reported this to the police. Imagine having to explain what y'all did. That you just pulled somebody up, put him in a corner.
Right. Put him in. Hey, pull your rod out. We need to see if you're a man. So she say no in person. So then when I'm listening to the room on Clubhouse, and this is why I'm mad if they saying I'm lying. When we in the room on Clubhouse, they having conversations with this person. They asked this person because she went into the community too. So she leaves. So she supposedly grew up in the truth, left the truth, claiming that the father was in a group and the father didn't accept her as a him because she had both parts. She leave. She goes into nah, this ain't no cap. Hey, D10, this ain't cap. She was at the tabernacles. Claimed that she left, went into the community. So when she goes into the Leviticus, they ask her, did she go as a woman transition into a man or man transition into a woman? The first thing out of her mouth was a woman transition into a man. I'm like, okay, this is over. This is a girl. And this is oh, wait. What did I say? Wait, I think I'm confused. I bet you is confused.
I bet you is.
So in the middle of all this, another brother comes up on stage as a witness and was like, yeah, because I don't know if they want to bring it out yet about the video. And I'm like, the video? What? I'm like, where is this going? Because I'm like, did she send a video of her having sex with somebody? I'm like, what is this video? So the video is she pulls the phone out. The video shows her face. Then the video, I guess, goes down, looking at her with boxers on. Pop the rod out. 5 niggas seen it. 5 niggas seen it. You know what all of them said? Hey, that didn't look like no rod to me. Man. That's all I'm gonna say. If that brother want to call me a liar, you can contact me. I commented on that post. I'm doing a live right now. I do a live every day. If you want to publicly call me a liar, you can publicly call my show or publicly call my live and tell me what I lied about. I would gladly love to hear it. Now, CHAATAZA, you got it. Oh, select.
I got a what?
My voice is tapped.
Yeah, so I'm quite perplexed over all of this, but at the same time, it makes sense. I mean, this is like the quintessential when it says like they that are not with us are on our part. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys prove every day why this banner is real when it says home of the truth. So you know what I'm saying? I greatly appreciate your disservice to the Israelite community.
Thank you. I want to talk about something real fast. I just found this article. Y'all know my favorite website is the Atlantic Black Star, right? So I'm going to present this on the screen. Or maybe, do you feel like I'm taking your job away? Because I can send it to you. You sure? Because I don't want afterwards, Cap, man, you know I could do that shit, man. You doing this shit. I could do it myself. No, but if you want to, I can have you do it. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to email it to you. You ain't about to take me to counsel. In my 15 years, I've only been taken to counsel one time. I'm trying to, now I got to reset my streak. My streak was like 14 years straight. I had a 14-year straight history.
No shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that I had.
No way, bro. That's crazy. You actually offended someone? Cause you the Teflon Don of that shit. Like you could say anything, bro. I seen you break the laws of physics. Like this is crazy. I'm so serious.
People are gonna want to know what broke the streak.
Yo, Cap,
I'm not telling.
You dodge raindrops, boy. Like yo, you was a smooth nigga, bro. Like this is crazy.
I'm not telling. But I did email a story to you.
Come on.
Oh yeah, you can't know. We don't gossip like that. That's just knowing is crazy.
Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Damn. Did you gain the brother?
Yeah, I gained it.
Well, most high in Christ. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's the only thing that matters. You guys can't have scriptures and breakdowns and no brotherhood. All this, like the scripture says, you understand, ye shall know by how ye treat one another if they are my disciples. Paraphrasing, of course. He didn't say by how many breakdowns, by how many battles, if you walked on water. He said by how we treat each other. I mean,
again,
I was
y'all
just
not.
gonna say we got a caller.
You should have just brought it.
Here we go. Here, right back. Unmute her. Here we go. Caller. I can't see the number. 832
242. You're across the line radio.
State your name, where you're calling from. Mute him and unmute him. 832. You're on the air with Cross the Line Radio. State your name, where you're calling from.
Did y'all test the phone lines?
We did test the phone lines.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was gonna call into your show the other day from another number. When you do the Car Chronicles, I forgot what the topic was, but I was gonna be like, long time listener, first time caller, Yak.
Can we fix it? Can we hear
what? Yeah. I just saw it. 832. I heard you sneeze.
Are you there?
They fooling now.
Let me just call in just to make sure that the lines are good. 91777. There we go. This is gonna be me. You could take the call.
Hello.
We're just testing the phone lines real fast.
I feel like there's gonna be some serious feedback in a second.
No, I don't think it's feedback. Testing 1 2. Say I can't hear.
Mute and unmute.
Testing 1 2.
Yeah, but we just heard them come through.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Can you wait, let me take it off.
But I can't hear you.
Now?
No, I don't hear you.
I can hear you on here. Look. Talk.
Joe. Okay. But now, if you talk.
Testing 1 2.
Nope.
So we can't hear them. Y'all gotta fix that. Is there something wrong the way you got it set up, brother?
It was working a minute ago. Maybe check the routing. Go to
hold on with us while we deal with this technical difficulties.
Yeah, bear with us for a moment. Make sure that you check all the routing. Make sure everything's coming through the MGXU. Settings. Audio. MGXU. Now check on the actual computer itself, not only the StreamYard, but the actual computer settings. And swing back. Let me see the full settings, not just the one setting, because you have to see input and output. There's no just sound setting. There's got to be a full sound.
You want to play a song while you look it up?
You have to go to actual sound, not just microphone setup. Yes. There we go. Sound mixer options. Sound. So now where it says Google Chrome, right? It says default. Click it. So go to MGXU. Other one, MGXU. Make sure everything is on there. All right, cool. Let's try it again. All right, microphone check, take 2.
Testing.
Mute and unmute Cap.
I don't even hear it say.
Well, it's muted still, brother.
No, it's not muted because I can hear you.
Check.
Let me walk away. Make sure it's not coming.
And unmute the other person just to see, because I heard a noise come through. 832. There we go. Ha. Never doubt. What's going on, brother? You got a question or a comment?
Hotep, I came across the line.
He said Hotep. I haven't heard that in so long. And I want you to know it's almost refreshing.
I haven't heard.
I'm actually excited. Come with your bullshit.
What you got, brother?
I came across the line on your generation's great grandfather, Abraham.
Okay. Your name ain't O Solo, is it?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I'm trying to see. He broke the law. He broke the law. He did everything in Genesis 12 and Genesis 20. He prostituted Sarah. And I wanted to know, what was the whole purpose of that? Well, I mean, is that a good deed or a bad deed to y'all?
I don't know what you mean when you say prostituted.
Well, in Genesis 12:17, it says that the Lord plagued, cursed Egypt because of Sarah. And then the Pharaoh said, "What have you done to me? Because how come you didn't tell me Sarah was your wife?" And then it happens in Genesis 20 with Abimelech, and they all get cursed. And in Genesis 20,
when you say, can we read what you're talking about? Can we read?
Yeah, Genesis 12 and Genesis 20.
But okay, but this it's a similar story in both. So which story do you want to go with? The Genesis 12 or the Genesis 20?
Let's go to Genesis 12 and 20 if you want. We'll be quick.
Okay, so Genesis 12, it says in Genesis 12, I'm gonna start at verse 11. And it came to pass when he was come near to Egypt that he said to Sarah unto his wife, Behold, I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon. Therefore it shall come to pass when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, This is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will save thee alive. Say, I pray thee, thou my sister, that it may be well with me for thy sake, and for my soul shall live because of thee. So is he talking about prostitution, or is he saying, say you my sister?
But that was his wife at the same time.
I'm just asking a question. I never said it wasn't his wife. I'm asking, as he's saying that they're going to kill him if they find out that you my wife, so say you my sister. Is that prostitution, or is he saying something different?
Well, it's not exactly prostitution.
It's not prostitution. All he's doing, and they going to kill
gold, silver, maid servants, maids.
Wait. We didn't get to that, brother. We didn't get to that part yet. We can deal with that. I'm just asking you right here. Is he saying that he's going to sell her, or is he saying, say you my sister instead of my wife?
Sound like he was afraid for his life because he didn't want them to find out that was his wife.
Right. Why you answering? Why are you saying everything but answering my question? I'm just asking you, did he say he was going to sell her? Did he say he was going to sell her, or did he say you my sister?
Okay, well, check it out in Genesis 20.
So now you said we could, brother. You said we could do both. Remember, you said you crossing the line. I asked you if you wanted to do Genesis 12 or 20. You said we could do both of them. So we're not even finishing.
No,
we're not even.
Story.
It's not the same story. It just
does the same truth over again.
Right, but you said you wanted to do Genesis 12 and Genesis 20. So we're not finished with 12. So why are you running to 20?
Because in 20, he says, everywhere we go, I'm going to use you to be my sister. So we can
say use you. Okay, so you said everywhere we go, he's going to use her. So can you take me to the verse that he says that? Take me to the verse that says that.
Genesis 12, hold on.
Now we're going back. So now you want to go back to Genesis 12.
And we can go to Genesis 20. I'll show you
Genesis 12 and Genesis 20. Brother, all I want to listen, brother. If you saying you crossing the line, you're doing a horrible job at it. You said you want to go to
Genesis 12 because I'm proving that your generation's great grandfather ain't shit.
Okay, so just prove what you're saying. No, that's all I'm asking you to do. All I'm asking you to do.
He cursed every nation that he went to because he told Sarah in Genesis 20 that everywhere we go, I'm gonna say that you're my sister, even though you are my wife and you're my sister. At the same time, through my father, because remember,
that's
Genesis 20, he said that.
That's not his sister.
Yes, it is his sister. He says it is. He says it's his father's daughter, but not his mother's daughter.
Yeah, but you want to read it, or we're gonna talk? Can you get to the scriptures? Like you saying a lot. You just said that Abraham told Sarah he was going to use her to get things. I asked you to show me where that's at. You haven't showed it yet. So are you off of that?
Okay, well, everywhere he went to and he did that, Abimelech, and then in Pharaoh's house, everywhere he went to, they went ahead
and
got resources and made servants, cattle, gold, silver.
Right. So now the only thing I'm asking, I don't disagree with that. When he went to Pharaoh, when he went with Abimelech, they gave him things. Now, what I am asking you though, you made a claim that said Abraham told Sarah that they were going to do that. Do you have a book, chapter, verse for that, or is that just something you said out of your own mind?
He says it's in Genesis 12 and in Genesis 20. Let me get the verse for you.
Yeah, get the verse for me. That's what I need. All I need is the verse that says that he told Sarah, we're going to do this everywhere. That's what you're about to give it for us, right?
Okay, Genesis 20 and 13.
All right, so let's go.
And it came to pass when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said unto her, this is my kindness which thou shalt show unto me at every place whither we shall come. Say of me, he is my brother.
Right. So now where does
every place?
Right. So now where does it say that we're going to get these things and gifts?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm talking. You said that Abraham told Sarah, everywhere we go, I'm going to say you my sister so that we can get these things. I asked you if that was in the scriptures, and that's what I'm asking you about. Now, if you're saying that's not in here, because when you read this, he's not talking to Sarah in Genesis 20 and 13. He is not talking to Sarah at all. He's talking to
who is he talking to?
He's talking to Abimelech.
He's talking to Abimelech. Yes, but I'm saying that is showing you that everywhere that they went, because remember, when God commissioned him in Genesis 12, he went to Canaan first, and then he went to Egypt.
Right. So what I'm showing you, all I'm simply saying is that we agree that everywhere that Abraham went, he said, say you are my sister. Where we disagree is that you tried to say that Abraham implied that he was going to get these riches and these wealth. All we're reading in Genesis 20. So we stay in Genesis 20, for example. Genesis 20, Abraham, Genesis, I'm going to skip some verses just for time. Well, I'm going to read Genesis 22. Abraham said, Sarah of his wife, she is my sister. And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. It doesn't say that Abraham agreed to it or anything. He took her. It says, but God came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, behold, thou art but a dead man. For the woman which thou hast taken, she is a man's wife. But Abimelech had not come near her, and he said, Lord, would thou also slay a righteous nation? Said he not unto me, she is my wait. So let me keep reading. Said he not unto me, she is my sister, and she even herself said, he is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this. And God said unto him in a dream, yea, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thy heart, for I also withheld from sinning against me. Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her. You can bring that person on the tell them to show their face. Just type in the chat or something. To the brother that just joined, young man, justice, just show your face. Now here's the important part. Verse 7. Now therefore restore this man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live. And if thou restore her not, know that thou shalt surely die, thou and all that are thine. There's no exchange of any money or gifts or anything at this point that we read, correct? Are you
right?
Right.
He gives it to her later.
Wait.
Gives it to him later.
Wait. So right now, all the king did was take his wife. He didn't make no agreement with Abraham at all, did he?
Yes, he just took the man's wife. But God came to that righteous nation.
Right, but hold
remember that righteous African nation.
What I want you to remember first, before I destroy you on the righteous, let me destroy you on this. Abraham never sold Sarah for anything. Where does it say that Abraham, in Genesis the 20th chapter, where does it say that Abraham sold Sarah for anything?
Well, he did get it later, but he didn't sell it to her.
body bag.
Not in the beginning.
That's a body bag. That's a body bag.
Generations, great grandfather getting body bag.
Hold on. You just got body bag because you said that Abraham sold Sarah. That was your whole argument. And we just read that Abimelech took Sarah. And it wasn't until God intervened. Let's keep reading. It says,
no, I'm saying he's a liar.
No, we can deal with it. We can deal with. You said that he was prostituting Sarah. That's what you said. And so we're seeing that he did not prostitute Sarah. So them Kemet guys that the biggest prostitutes is Kemet. The biggest homos is Kemet. Then you Hotep in here. You know that Hotep is a rod on your neck. Yeah, that's a rod on your neck. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you want to get technical. That's a rod and a vagina. That's a transgender that's trying to get into the damn Feast of Tabernacles.
That's insane.
The damn transgender should have had a damn Hotep on his neck. You know, would have let us know what it is.
Insane.
Good.
So
you know,
why did Abraham?
Can you answer? Wait. Since I clearly hold on 1 second. Since I clearly just showed that Abraham didn't sell Sarah, I clearly just showed that he didn't prostitute Sarah. Can you break down something for me for Kemet? Can you tell me why y'all have a symbol that's a rod and a vagina that y'all wear on your neck?
Through reproduction, the continuation and the perpetual life of mother, father, and child.
So the way you prove reproduction is to create a vagina, because that's not a vagina, right? That's what's that, the ovaries? What's that, the eggs? What's the top?
You being grown. If you want to be grown, then you can see.
I am being grown. I'm asking you what it happened. Let me see. What's that Hotep thing called?
Now, why did Abraham curse and plague Egypt and Abimelech and his nation, even though they was right?
Don't go with. Hey, what's that, Kemet? Yo, you didn't know how long I ain't dealt with Kemet. I forgot with the I just had to remember what that is. That's how long I haven't dealt with Kemet.
It has been a while.
Symbol. Hold on 1 second, brother, because I need to get this. Symbol. What is the symbol? The symbol. It says the symbol originates life and is often referred to as a key. It signifies eternal life, symbolize both. So this don't say that it's a rod in the ovary, but so you say it's a rod in the ovary, right? Is that
we talk about Abraham, how he cursed, and he cursed, and so he had the wombs of the women in Abimelech. The children could not even give birth, or the women couldn't give birth because of Sarah in Genesis 20, but in Genesis 12, Pharaoh and his nation got plagued just like the same way in Genesis 20.
If you notice, but if you notice, though, I don't have a problem talking about what you want to talk about, but when I wanted to talk about something, you didn't want to talk about it. You want to go back to Abraham. So break down.
I told you what it was.
So you don't mind putting a rod on your neck?
Hey, I'm grown. I understand the reproduction, man.
I know the reproduction is in between my legs. I don't need to wear a rod to represent it. I got it. It's on me. It's in me. I don't need to wear it outside. So you need to wear the rod outside and inside. Is that what you're saying? He got to wear the rod inside and outside. He need to have the physical rod outside. He wear the whole shaft on his neck. All right, now.
I mean, I guess that's what Abraham and Sarah was doing, right?
Abraham and Sarah.
Right?
Abraham and Sarah. Okay, can you show me where Abraham and Sarah are really sister and brother?
Okay, yes, right here, Genesis 20 and 12.
Okay.
And yes, indeed, she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother.
Right.
She became my wife.
Okay, so now you see how it clearly says
right there, sister brother.
Okay, no problem. So you see it says she is the daughter of my father, right?
Right.
So that has to mean, based on what he's saying and your belief, that they have the same father, right?
That's what he says right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. And so, okay, no problem. So let's read Genesis 11 chapter. This Genesis 11, and 29. It says, and Abram and Nahor took them wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai. The name of Nahor's wife, Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Ishkah. Verse 31. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot the son of Haran his son's son, and Sarai his daughter-in-law. So did the Bible just say that Abraham's father was Sarai's daughter, father or father-in-law? Which one?
Okay, brother, didn't you hear Abraham out of his own mouth?
You don't know the Bible. So because you don't know the Bible, I have to teach you the Bible. So I just need you to answer this question. Did it say that did it say that Terah was Sarah's father or father-in-law? Which one? Do you need me to read it again?
It was father-in-law.
Okay, so that means that's not a physical father, right? That's the father-in-law, right?
Okay.
Okay, so now let's go to Genesis.
All right,
so let's go to Genesis 20 and 12, and I'm going to teach you. I'll teach you the Bible. For the first time in your life, you'll learn the Bible. Hold on. Okay, to the 604 caller, we coming to you right after this breakdown. So Genesis 20, and I'm going to start at verse 9, right? Verse 10, rather. It says, and Abimelech said unto Abraham, what sawest thou that thou hast done this thing? Everything that Abraham is saying is to answer his question, why he said what he said. Verse 11, and Abraham said, because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place, and they would slay me for my wife's sake. And yet indeed she is my sister, and she is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. And it came to pass when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said to her, this is the kindness which thou shalt show unto me. At every place whether we shall come, say of me, he is my brother. So when Abraham is recapping this, he's not believing Abimelech. So he's telling him the exact same thing. That's all. He's just standing on what he said, because God didn't visit him. God visited Abimelech. You see how
righteous nation.
They were not righteous. Now, I'm glad you said that. One sec, it was not. Abimelech, first of all, you know they wasn't righteous because he took the woman. If he was righteous, he would have paid a dowry for the woman. He took the woman. When he says, shalt thou slay a righteous nation? When the Lord says to him, verse 6, I'm sorry. 1 second. Withhold sin. Wait, in verse 6, this is why Abimelech did not have sex with Sarah. Verse 6, and God said unto him in a dream, yeah, I know I did that thou didst this in the integrity of thy heart, for I withheld thee from sinning against me. So the only reason he didn't have sex with her is because God withheld him from doing it. Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her. That's the Lord made sure Abimelech did not touch her at all. It's that simple. Now you got to hold on. You got to hold on a second because we got another caller. Just mute him. Bring the other caller on. 6. Call it out, Asha. 604. Yeah. You got the number? You ain't got the mic. Why don't you just
hear y'all?
604-779. We hear you.
Mic, just call out the number. Okay.
What's going on? Hey, yeah, just to come back on. It was interesting though how God, he did go to Abimelech, and he did say that that's a married man's woman. Already seeing that there's an implication of a code for Abimelech. He already knew about it, right? So does that mean that? Give me a second. I want to ask this question properly.
Are you Muslim?
No.
Okay.
The way you said Abimelech, that shit's not.
No, actually. Oh, you know what? Kat, we spoke a couple weeks back. I was on your video. I want to return something back to you too. No, I don't do the Talmud. We were talking about the bar mitzvah and everything like that too.
Oh,
prior to that,
yeah. I remember you talk about the bar mitzvah. I remember that. Yeah.
Right. So I wanted to come back on the first thing. Just I had to go back because it was interesting what you said about the bar mitzvah and stuff, and I didn't know
What did I say about the bar mitzvah?
Well, that's part of the Talmud. That's part of the Talmud, right?
Yeah. That's that gay shit.
So then I went back on that.
The Talmud is gay.
Right, and then so
the Talmud is gay itself.
Right. So
yeah.
So me, I'm saying myself, nah, I'm not with Talmud. I stopped at
Malachi.
I stopped at the last prophet.
Right.
Malachi is not in the Chumash.
Well, slow down, Swifty. When you say are you talking about you stop at Deuteronomy?
1 second. Me personally, I think so far that I've been going back and forth that's what I'm betting on myself. As I said, I know somewhere will stop by the word of Hashem, right? And then it went into man continuation. And me personally, I'm trying to find where that pinpoint was.
You have the Torah, the Nevi'im, and the Ketuvim, right?
That's the what?
Do you have
acronym of the Talmud?
Right. So the Torah is the law, the Nevi'im is the prophets, the Ketuvim is the writings, right?
Right. So we go to the prophets.
So you stop at the prophets.
We stop at the prophet. I'm trying to tell you exactly which prophet we stop at, though. That's what I'm trying to find.
Would
I was taught personally.
Would it be Ezekiel?
The one I think one right after Ezekiel. It's known the last prophet. That's what it.
Come on, hurry up, brother. I don't know.
Sorry, bro.
I don't know if you're a brother, so I can't say that.
Well, no, anyway, I was backing it up, saying that dude Colin prior to me saying that Abraham was cursed and all, he didn't even take into consideration that laws of Moses weren't even created then. There was no, balance.
Slow it down.
For Abraham to follow.
There was always law. It was nothing wrong with Abraham saying, "Say you my sister."
No, but for him not to know that it's a marriage, Abraham didn't take into consideration adultery at that time.
Yes, he did. That's why Sarah was called daughter-in-law.
Right, but to him, it wasn't a sin to commit on the act, knowing he was married. Correct?
Headshot.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Come on, what question you got, man? You saying all this stuff, man. What you got?
I really don't think y'all understand how profound that was for it to be so simple. That's so crazy. Yo.
Right. So if in the Ten Commandments it says that no adultery, then why was it so easy for it to be sinless?
Crazy.
What'd you say? What was your question?
I'm not dashing on it. I'm just curious.
No,
right. So if there was law,
slow down. So, yeah, if it was law,
why was there no guilt or why was no guilt or sympathy from Abraham to Hashem?
What do you mean? Why was there no guilt of what?
So if Abraham knew if Abraham knew about adultery, then him and Sarah, then he would have had some sort of guilt or atonement towards Hashem for doing the act of adultery, knowing he's a married man, right?
He didn't do the.
But he still,
he did not do the act of.
Knowing, if she went with Abimelech, he put one on one together.
Jewish. Yeah, he's Jewish,
right? Hey, I mean, it's still an adultery. It's still
adultery is not. Listen, he did not give her away. She was taken. She was. You understand the difference?
Because of dishonesty, right?
No, I wouldn't say because of dishonesty, because they was going to take her either way. The only difference is he would have gotten killed if they thought that was his wife. They was going to take her either way. So there's no adultery that Abraham committed.
That's what Abraham said. That's what Abraham thought.
That's
what he thought.
Abraham did not.
That's what Abraham said.
What are you saying that he thought?
Well, it was his plan. God didn't tell him to do it.
So this is what I don't understand. Whenever I call into somebody's show, I'm very clear and concise about what I want to talk about.
We do have another caller.
Hold on 1 second. Don't hang up. Just stay right there. Wait. See if that's the same.
And we got
young
somebody
man.
who's
see if that's the same. Go to You can unmute. Yeah. Bring young man on. Hey, what's going on, young man?
Shalom, y'all about saying y'all what's up, rock that.
Yeah, you should work that.
Hey, I can't hear y'all. Can you hear me?
I can. We can hear you. Can you hear us? I said you can answer some questions.
You jumped in the fire.
Shut your ass up. I did not. Brother, are you there, brother?
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey, Salaki, sir, if I may, I was trying to see if I could get Leviathan.
Which script? You we need a better connection for you, brother. You might want to call in instead. Yeah,
just
drop him for
Tell
now.
him to call in and bring the other
call in, brother. And 516-830. You're on the air, Crossline Radio. State your name. Where you calling from?
What's up, man? It's Adam from Queens. What's going on with y'all, brother?
What's happening, man?
Not much, man. It's been a while since
Adam
I chatted up with y'all.
What's going on, man? You got a question or a comment, brother?
Yeah, man. I was watching the other day. I don't know if y'all peeped it. That Ron Dalton and Brother Deacon having that debate. I just wanted to get what y'all thoughts on that was, if y'all watched it, if y'all had any thoughts about it.
Nah, I don't pay attention to bishops or deacons.
Yeah, he's not a deacon no more.
What is he? That's it? Probably. Yeah, like how do you? Yeah, I'm about to say, because you can't leave and then name yourself the number 2 position in your own group. You have to become number 1. So why wouldn't you upgrade the bishop?
I think he said priest or something.
I think because bishops are what's that? What was that word? Legitimate. What did you say?
Stop, man! Don't go that far.
Not for him. I'm just saying in general. Bishop Eddie Long. There's a lot of bishops that they lose. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want that title. I'm just saying.
Hey, what was the debate, man? We don't watch. I know for me, I don't watch everything. I follow some brothers that I'm cool with that's not in the school, but I don't watch everything. So you would have to break down what you're talking about because we don't know.
No, the debate was just about so they had like Ron was basically saying that Israel is in America, like geographically, like Israel's really in America, and Kumba, I guess what you call Deacon, was telling him nah, like that it wasn't, and it was just a back and forth thing. So I just wanted to know if y'all had watched it, because I know like I like to hear y'all input on a lot of things too. You know what I mean?
All right, so I've heard I've heard some of these what I used to call ear bleeders before, where I've heard a couple of things. I've heard that Jerusalem is actually in Peru, and they called it Perusalem. I've heard that, yeah, like that the Mississippi, Salt Lake City. I heard that the Mississippi is actually the Jordan, and listen, all that's bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? If we think about this, if we think about the Bible as a historical book, right, which it is the most accurate history book on the planet Earth, there's a handful of things that now start to fail when you decide to make America Israel. You know what I mean? One of the main things is where then is the cultural diffusion of all the ancient nations that was around. So where are all the treasured cities of Egypt? Where are the Egyptians today? Where are the Hittites, the Hivites, the Jebusites, the Perizzites? All their lands were. And then even when you think about where are you going, where is the wilderness for the Exodus then? Where like, and if you look at all the demographics and all the different geographical locations in the Bible, you cannot fit them over here. And then you have to now say, well, then why is all the archaeology for all of those cultures on the other side of the world? So it's insane to think that.
All right, then. So yeah, I mean that was Ron's argument. But
hey,
other than
who
that,
won?
man,
Who won?
I'll be honest with you, brothers. Like I always tell the truth, man. I don't have enough knowledge to tell you
So
that.
you don't even know. You can't even judge the battle. You still undecided. You want to know if Israel's really here. He thinks.
Nah, brother. I really not. Damn, man. Why you always trying to bust on? Like I really just don't. Like I don't have.
Nah, man. We're not.
Knowledge, man.
We're not.
I don't. So when two people, that's why I had called in and I asked y'all, hey, what do you think about this? Because y'all gonna give a different type of answer and input. I'm just trying to learn. You know what I mean,
brother? You getting offended at something we didn't see, and then you can't give us information on what you saw.
Because I'm asking you questions. I'm trying to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you was making. Cut it out. You was making insinuations. He think. Nah, I don't really think nothing. Like I told you, honestly, I really don't know. Like who won?
So with what you're considering an insinuation, what I'm saying is, are you then undecided if Israel is here?
If Israel is an American, not from my knowledge so far, from what I know, but I do know that we learned like a bunch of the things that we do learn, like we come to find out, hey, that shit wasn't right before. Now,
hey,
brother,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Things down. But listen, when he breaks things down and he goes in depth with things, there's things I just don't have. You know what I mean? I haven't studied up on certain things for me to be like, yeah, that's complete. So if I don't know it, I'm not going to just bash on somebody who's giving me their perspective on it.
Okay,
I might
so
be like,
what do you know?
Excuse me?
What do you know?
What I do know is, first off, I'm a member of your channel. That's one. Two, I'm trying to learn. I'm a member of your channel. Like I'm subscribed. So I support people who have a brain, who talk things
no, but that's
that
not what I'm.
matter.
No. Let me. I'm not saying nothing offensive. I need you to pay it. I want you to zero in.
What do you believe?
When I say what do you know, I mean
there's a lot of things that I know.
What? But I'm just talking about on this subject, brother. That's why I'm trying to educate you.
Oh, what?
Slow down. Just slow down and listen for a second. So I'm gonna try to make it more simpler for you. When it comes to the Bible, Israel, what do you know about that? As far as this subject about Ron Dalton and Deacon battling over, one saying it's in America, one saying it's in the Middle East. On that subject, what do you know?
Not much.
So you don't know much as far as Israel being in the Middle East as well as you don't know much about Israel being in America.
Well, no, from what I do know, from my understanding, from what we know as Israel, being where it's at now, those are not, like we both know, those are not the original Hebrew Israelites that are there now.
I'm not talking about the people. No. Remember, the debate that they had is location, physical, like land location. Not
right. I don't. So yeah, I would say that the Israel that I know that describes it in the Bible is in Africa. So
okay, the Israel that describes it in the Bible wouldn't call it Africa, but call it the land of Canaan. Today's term, they call it Africa, right? So when you think about the land of Canaan, what they call Israel today, it wouldn't just be Israel today, it would be more. Like part of those regions, Palestine, Afghanistan, stuff like that would be a part of it. So what you know of, that's where you know the locale of Israel to be, correct? From what you know before the debate, right? And now when it comes to that, isn't it also Egypt surrounds that, Ethiopia surrounds that, Edom surrounds that, Moab surrounds that, right?
Yes, geographically now, yes.
So now my question is, in that debate, did Ron show how Egypt, Moab, Ethiopia, did he show where those were in North America as well?
Honestly, to be honest with you, I can't really recall too much.
Okay.
There was so much information.
So with that said, being that you actually was there and can't recall much, it's impossible to expect us to be able to speak on it when we didn't know it, when we didn't watch the debate. But here's what I will say. This is just me. This has nothing to do with you. I'm not about to talk about you. I'm just about to talk about that subject. That is an absolutely stupid subject. That is a subject that is about seduction of in 2 Thessalonians, when it says, them that have not the love for the truth, the Lord will send them a strong delusion that they will believe a lie. Because that's the most idiotic thing to ever teach, because it doesn't line up geographically. What CHAATAZA was trying to explain to you, you have the nations that I just named: Ethiopia, Canaan, Egypt, Moab, Edom, Ammon, the Hittites' land. It's so much geographical location that would need to be explained over here that it just doesn't make sense. Even if you think about the daughter of Babylon, the lake of fire, when all the nations shall bewail her, even that doesn't line up geographically with saying that over here is the land. So that stuff just doesn't make sense. I'm disappointed that the nigga even entertained it as a debate. I don't know why he did the debate at all.
And brother, and
hey, wait, and I just want
to. Okay, I thought you were finished. I'm sorry.
I just want to put this post on here because a brother just put in the chat, and this is actually the position that I believe. The brother just put and said Ron Dalton is saying that South Africa is the Holy Land, and I actually believe, from what I saw, I thought that was Ron's position. So are you sure that it was Ron Dalton that he was debating?
Yes, sir. Ron Dalton was yes.
And this is on YouTube.
Yeah, they had it on YouTube. YouTube debate. It was a pretty organized debate too. Like I couldn't stay for like the last 30 minutes, but it was pretty good. I thought it was interesting.
No, so when I'm looking this online, this is a month ago. It says Africa or Israel, where is the Holy Land?
Right.
It says Ron Dalton Deacon destroys Ron Dalton. Israel is in the Congo. Hebrew Israelites jealous of the black church. So right. So this ain't got nothing to do with America. Wait, slow down, brother. This ain't got nothing to do with America. You said it was about America.
Right. So Ron Dalton was saying.
Actually, one more question before you do. Well, I don't. Okay, brother. Here's what we'll do. If you got a question on a different subject, we could talk about a different subject. But because I see different information online, I don't want to entertain that subject no more. Do you have a different question?
Nah, that's basically all I have.
Well, I got a statement for you, brother. Right, and this is why I think it's important that Cap
shout
said,
out to
what do you
D-Time.
believe on the actual subject? You need to get a foundation, and because you don't have a foundation, you're going to be confused when information comes out. You need not only that foundation, but like there's something very important that I learned when I found the truth. And that's don't forget what you know, trying to learn something new. So you could come across what you think is some new information, but if you're actually rooted in the truth, when some new information comes up that seems as if it might conflict or contradict, you'll be able to combat it. You'll be able to turn around and say, nah, that can't be true because I know this. So you better find something out.
Right, that's true. No doubt, man. But that's why when y'all ask me, I tell you the honest opinion. I don't know. I always felt like, hey, I rather give the honest opinion than.
I got you, brother.
I know, sir. Appreciate it.
Appreciate your call. 818-818-271.
Shout out to Marlon Julian with the super chat donation. Appreciate it, brother. 818, you're on the line. Yo, you right about after 11. That's when they call.
Yeah, it's
818. Yeah, good.
818-271. All right, mute him. 404. You're on the air with Cross Line Radio. State your name. Where you calling from?
Oh,
okay, this is a young man. What's the question, brother?
I was trying to see if I could get a quick breakdown on Leviathan, like some scriptures. It ain't really for me, but like it's another brother. Like I'm in prison right now, and I'm trying to get another brother to break down.
Oh, okay. Which scripture concerning Leviathan?
Well, is Leviathan is like a sea creature, right?
So you have Leviathan, that's a sea creature, and you have Leviathan, which is a metaphor for the so-called white man or oppressor.
Like submarines or something?
No, not submarines. Like, you know how like in Genesis it calls them a dragon? Like that.
Okay. Can I get like maybe a few scriptures on it, if you don't mind, sir?
So no, but that's what I'm asking. Like, which scripture on Leviathan are you asking about? Because one Leviathan is a metaphor, and the other Leviathan is speaking of the creature. So are we talking about Job? Are we talking like what? That's I'm saying the person who asked you the question, what was he confused about, or which scripture? Because I want to be able to give you the proper context.
Oh, I'm just trying to get like an overall breakdown. That way, when I tell him, I'm giving him the correct information. I don't want to get him nothing wrong. Like if I want to ask first.
Okay. Well, first of all, what's your rank?
He's a young man.
And
Young man.
I know. So you shouldn't be giving him no information to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So you should be giving him, you understand, the address to the school, the number to the school, be sending him to class, because you're not. The scripture says, how can they teach except they be sent? Nobody sent you yet. Nobody poured oil on your head, and you have the zeal for it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be able to come through the proper channels. Otherwise, you're going to be doing debates on Israel's in America, and that's what we don't want. So the best thing for you to do is to send that brother to the school, and in the meantime, ask your question in class. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to give you a breakdown and then you go repeat it to him. Have him come ask that question.
Sir.
I
I do have one more question, if I may, sir.
Go ahead.
I've been dealing with Napash down here in Atlanta, but I was trying to see if I could get in contact with the prison department.
With the what department?
The prison department, like the prison department of ISUPK.
So what you could do is go to isupkpd@gmail.com and send a corresponding email.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
ISUPKPD, prison department.
Okay.
All right?
So how the hell so super?
Back to the phone lines. All right, let's see if they figured out their sound. 818-271, you're on the air with Crossline Radio. State your name, where you call it from. Hello? If you are trying to talk to us, we cannot hear you. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I hear you now. I don't know if you got us on speaker. Can you get a better connection? It's hard to hear you.
Okay, here we go right here. Hey, what's up, folks? It's Uncle Mark, man, from out of Pacoima, man, California, man.
Okay,
how y'all doing?
Still kind of hard to hear you, but what's happening? You said you.
Yeah, I know, man. My nephew, Corey. You know what I'm saying? This is Uncle Mark from Pacoima.
Okay, Uncle Mark from Pacoima.
Amen. And Corey my nephew Corey has a question. I'm not trying to debate about nothing. I'm blessed.
Okay.
I am a real life show.
Okay.
You know, and I appreciate what y'all doing, but here go Corey.
Is Mary and Joseph have sex to have Jesus Christ? And we're going to listen to your answer.
Yes.
He said yes, they did. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
All right, according to Matthew 11, verse 11.
Well, Matthew 11, verse 11, it says, among them that be born of women, which lets you know we're all born of women. There's nobody that's not born of a woman. And how it works is a man plants the sperm inside of the woman. Christ, Joseph planted his sperm inside of Mary, and Mary had Joseph.
All right, thank you.
Let me give you another verse, one more. This is John 1:45. It says, we have found him, Philip found Nathanael, saith unto him, we have found him of whom Moses and the law and the prophets did write, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. So even the Bible says that Jesus is the son of Joseph.
Right. Okay, thank you. All right. All right, thank you, sir. The what?
I know. I couldn't. Somebody said I'm Uncle Mark too. That's funny as hell. Yeah, I couldn't really make out everything that he was saying. It was
You
a
turned the air
it was a
on?
bad connection. Turn the air on.
It's hot.
I didn't even acknowledge it until you said it. Now I'm hot.
So hot I saw Superman in a cab.
Now I'm thinking about it.
I bet nobody gets that joke. Nobody ever
Nah,
gets the joke.
I about that one over my head.
It's so hot I saw Superman in the cab.
So hot.
He want the AC.
But he can fly.
He don't want to fly in the heat.
But if he flies fast enough, he can get wind.
That doesn't even, again, he didn't get it, so now you want to fuck up the joke.
I'm just,
He
it
didn't get the
doesn't,
joke.
logically, it doesn't
It
make
does
sense
make
to
sense.
me. It
It's so
doesn't make,
hot.
I don't get
I
it.
don't want to fly. It's so hot. I'm going in the cab to get the AC.
Ha, ha, ha.
Look, Kareem, shout out to Kareem, man. Kareem knows me and Robin messing up, fucking up.
No, that's the same guy who was this Uncle Mark. Uncle Mark left.
Oh, the Jewish dude, he left too?
Yeah, he left too.
Did you get the article I emailed you?
Paquema's no longer in the house.
I emailed Cross the Line Radio.
What'd you email? Which article?
Because I wanted him to read it. I didn't want him to fucking cry to me.
What's
that
it
he didn't
about?
get to read
Oh
articles.
my God.
He'd be crying to me afterwards.
This is, you can't, like,
Atlanta Black
you got to
Power,
say that when
man.
the show, when you say it while we're live, it's like oppressive.
I'm joking.
We know.
I don't say it. Where you go?
What?
See, you said I didn't email you the
He's
article.
not sensitive though.
I said, did you get my email? You said, oh, did it sound like you said no?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's cat. Oh, that's cat.
I'm trying
His
to-
whole
I'm
face
trying-
was, I'm not siding with cat today. I'm not going to side
I
with
was
him
like,
today.
you know what? You're right.
Hey, man, Iman said men don't have eggs. Oh, I had a brother call in the show.
Men don't have eggs.
Listen, yesterday, excuse me, I do a car chronicles yesterday. This Ebionite calls in.
What's EB?
An Ebionite.
What's an Ebionite?
Some type of Torah only Israelite.
Ebionite.
Michael Love, don't hate on my jokes. It's not my joke. I got it from Robin Harris. An Ebionite Israelite.
Michael Love is
Michael,
on
I'm gonna
point
make
right
sure
now.
you don't get it 50% off. Oh, hey man,
That's so crazy.
I'm gonna make sure I'm
They
gonna
all
single
can't
out,
laugh at your jokes,
yeah, I'm
man.
gonna single out Mike's account. You're not gonna get the 50% off.
Mike, just change your name to John or something.
But I do got a 50% off sale going right now. Yo, I got something special coming to the Call Gas line, man. It's taking everything in me not to show y'all this.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm not.
Don't do it.
I'm not.
I saw it and it's fire.
Yeah, CHAATAZA did see it. I won't. No, look, see, he's gonna make me show it.
No, stop.
I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not
Nope.
showing it yet. But I do got a 50% off sale. It's only one more day left. So if you want to take advantage of this 50% off sale, it's only one more day left. If you want to take advantage of it, Praven said, talk about the upcoming debate. So I got a debate. I got 2 debates coming up. I'm debating this guy, Patrick Thompson, on it's 2 subjects. Is Jesus God? And Tabitha Martinez says my Uncle Mark is Tabitha, was that your Uncle Mark that called into the show? You should have him call back if he thinks Jesus doesn't have a father. Wait. Michael Love said Cap already takes, and you're gonna put the shit on the screen. Cap already takes 4 months to send my orders. That's Cap.
That's crazy.
Hey, but I did one time take a while to send his order, but I gave him a whole bunch of other shit because I was late. I did do that one time. I'm honest. Who? Yeah, Inset Sticks is fire. I do got the Inset. Like
We
I
gotta
said,
call her.
it's 40% off. We got to call it
To the phone lines.
He got X-ray vision.
407-545.
Hey, they got a Mika alert. Everybody was looking for Mika because Mika was going hard for Kamala Harris. And then after yesterday, she wasn't nowhere to be found. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Somebody check on Mika.
Peace. I'm calling from Florida. I don't want to say my name due to the question I want to ask you, brothers.
Okay.
God damn. What the question is that?
Well, I had a loved one that was murdered, and come to find out it was, at the hands of like 3 of his friends. So I'm calling to ask you what recourse do I have? What does Scripture say that would be permissible for me to do?
Scripture says that vengeance is the Lord, right? And as much as I completely understand you wanting justice, right? You got to understand a handful of things, right? What type of lifestyle was he living?
He was in a gang, yo. He's stupid, yo.
So,
But you know,
so from saying that, and by the way, I am sorry for your loss. There's a handful of things that I have to say that is not only going to be the truth, that some of them are going to be hard pills to swallow. One of them is Scripture says the wages of sin is death. You know what I'm saying? And when we live that lifestyle, that's why that there's death all around us. That's why all of us got friends that we buried, brothers, you know what I'm saying, doing numbers in the football, doing football numbers, you know what I'm saying, like on the other side of the wall. And that's what equates, you understand, to that type of lifestyle. Now, what you have to realize is you have to be strong enough to understand that the Lord will give you justice if you serve him. You understand? And that nobody hits hard.
I strive to, man. I strive. The hard thing is when I was young, I was in that lifestyle. You know, I used to be in a gang. I used to do wild shit, and I changed my life. You know, I'm not with that no more. I strive to live righteously. But everybody that knows me and my loved one, they're all looking at me. You know what I mean? Because they're like, "What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?" I've even had people call me like, "What's up? Let's, you know, I'm ready. I got this for you. We can do this. Let me know." And I don't want to have to do that. You know what I mean? But it's just hard, man.
Right. So now,
okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, please, sir.
So now you said all your friends are calling you saying they got this for you, that for you, right?
Yeah. They want vengeance.
What?
You know what I mean? And
right. 1 second though. What's the end result of that?
Nothing. An eye for an eye.
No, the end result of that is you'll end up just like the relative that you just lost. Let me read the scripture for you, right? This is Proverbs 1:15. It says, my son, I'm sorry. Proverbs 1:10 says, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not, right? Now you wanted this is what relative, is this a cousin of yours or nephew?
Nah, it was actually my older brother.
Okay, so your older brother that passed away because he lived a gang lifestyle, you got out of the gang lifestyle. Do you know who's enticing you right now? Sinners are enticing you. If you actually want to stop the cycle of death, you live for your brother. You do not die for your brother. Because either you're going to die or go in jail, and then your life for your family. Are y'all the only two brothers or you have other brothers?
Yeah, we were the only two.
So now, are you going to be the one that goes to jail or dies, and then your family doesn't get to see your line live? Or are you not? Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Like years ago, I had a dream that he passed away, and I was at his funeral, and because of that fear was always in me. And we live in different states. We grew up together in New York. And then we moved together to Maryland, and then I moved away, and I'm in Florida now. And I always would try to convince him, come down here, yo, because the personality he had, and the kind of person he was, I knew he would thrive over here. And that dream always stayed in my head of me visiting him in his funeral, you know. And I used to always, but he would tell me he had kids over there, so he's like, I can't leave my kids, man. I'm like, please come up here. And when his baby mother called me and said, yo, sit down, I got something to tell you. They found him behind some dumpsters, and then I started making phone calls, and then within an hour I found out everything that happened before the police did. Everybody told me everything that I knew, everything that went down by three brothers that's supposed to be his brothers. And that's the hardest shit to take, because oh man.
And so what you got to realize, I just want to read the rest of this for you, right? And then I'll give you some counsel. It says, if they say come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privately for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up as alive as the grave, and whole as that go down to the pit. Verse 15 says, my son, walk not thou with them, and refrain from them, for their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain is the net spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. So you can go out there and listen to these sinners that want you to end up just like your brother. Unfortunately, That's not a lifestyle that many brothers and sisters recover from. And you know, and I pray. And here's the one thing that your brother has that you can take comfort in. Whatever was keeping him in that gang life, he has rest from that now. He don't have to have that fight no more. You know, those brothers that betrayed the Lord, like when CHAATAZA said, vengeance is mine, you got to now put that hand in the hand of the Lord. If you decided to,
that's hard, yo. That's hard.
Yeah, I understand.
That's easier said than done, man. Especially to know, you know what I mean, to know all the details and to know who these dudes are and to know that they're over here enjoying their families is difficult to handle, man.
Yeah, but you know what'd be more difficult to handle? Your brother gone and then you in jail for taking vengeance and then getting caught. You're not gonna get away with it. So you'll just be the brother that goes to jail for taking vengeance for your brother. You got family out?
Yeah, I do.
So now you would tell your brother to stop being in the gang so that he can take care of his family, right?
Yeah.
So now
and that's the thing. I reach out to his kids. Like his son is in prison and he's in the gang. And we write each other. He writes me from prison and I write him. I tell him, yo, get out of that lifestyle, man.
Right. So who's gonna stop
you know,
the cycle? So who's gonna stop the cycle? Because if you take vengeance, you know who don't have a father? Your children don't have a father. So now two families are destroyed over a gang life that you know is wrong.
Go indeed.
You understand?
Yeah, I
man.
I wanna commend you on this front. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't take counsel among sinners. You understand? Like you called, you understand, men of God.
Let me tell you something. I've been thinking about calling you brothers. This is something that I've been thinking about calling you brothers for years. I've been watching you brothers for years. I even corresponded with both of y'all briefly. Like I corresponded with Captain TZARYACH on text, and you send me the prayer. I hit you up on Facebook and you sent me the prayer. Me and you spoke a couple of times. So I know you brothers, and I love General Yohana. I love ISUPK. I'm not a Israelite. If I was, I'd be a so-called Ephraimite. But I love brothers. I watch y'all all the time. And one thing I know, you brothers know the Bible. So when I look for advice, I'm going to come to y'all because I know I'm going to get the best advice when it comes to that scripture. So that's why I called y'all. But it was just something that was weighing on my heart for years. This happened. This isn't something recent. It happened a couple years ago. But, I always wanted to call you guys and get your take on it because sometimes I could deal with it and sometimes I can't. I'm going through depression. You know what I mean? I can't sleep. You know, it's tearing me up, yo. It tears me up. So listening to what you brothers told me and the scriptures you gave me, I'm gonna go back and replay this and I'm gonna take it to heart. And I love you, brothers, for your counsel, no doubt.
We love you too. I'm just gonna depart with these words just to reiterate something Captain TZARYACH said. If you have faith in the Most High, you gotta have faith. You understand that He's gonna give you the justice that you want. Otherwise, you taking the justice into your own hands is saying that you don't believe the Lord will give you justice. Number one. Number two, all of that is really for naught if you don't, turn your life over to the Lord and lead by an example to be able to lead people out of that lifestyle. And then lastly, I believe you're on that path just from the phone call, because I promise you, anybody, who has some real love like you did would be feeling the same exact way and dealing with the same battle. And I too would have to call a man of God for counsel to talk me off that ledge. So I'm glad that you called up, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank both of y'all, man. I love y'all. Shalom, man.
Hey, shalom. Wait, but before you go, I want to read something else for you, right? This is Ezekiel, the 18th chapter, verse 2. It says, "What mean ye that use this proverb concerning the land of Israel, saying the fathers have eaten sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set on edge? As I live, saith the Lord God, ye shall not have occasion anymore to use this proverb. Behold, all souls are mine, as the soul of the father, so also the soul of the son is mine. For the soul that sinneth shall die. But if a man be just and do that which is lawful and right, and have not eaten upon the mountains," I'm going to drop down to verse 7, have not oppressed any, but have restored to the debtor his pledge, had spoiled none by violence, but have given his bread to the hungry, and have recovered the naked from the garment. Verse 9, "If he walked in my statutes and kept my judgments to deal truly, he is just and he shall surely live." Brother, you have the opportunity to live where your brother did not. And a lot of us, what happens when we lose loved ones in any capacity, it could be from cancer, it could be from gun violence, it could be from anything, suicide, whatever. What usually happens is we die with them and we make it about us. Excuse me, we make it about us instead of making it about them. The greatest thing that you can do is make sure that you take care of his family and your family and then live so that they can have a blueprint. Because if you take vengeance, you're not giving your children a blueprint. You're not even giving them a shot. You're teaching them to do the exact same thing that you did. And what we have to do as fathers, like whatever we do, like, how old are you?
I'm 51. I'm an old man.
As a 51-year-old man, you'll never reap the benefits of your life. Just like me. Like, we'll never truly, because we lived the life of gang violence. We lived the life of hustling. We lived the life of drug dealing. But for our children's sake, for your children's sake, you're supposed to make sure that they have a better life than you. Everybody that has a life, especially fathers, don't want their children to have the same life they had. I remember my father came right to me as a dope fiend and was like, don't you have a life like mine? Hey, who put up there? Oh, I'm sorry, disregard. Don't have a life like mine. Live a better life than me. If you go out and live that life, you're going to teach your children, your sons, your daughters, your nieces, your nephews to live this life. And you do not want to do that. You understand?
Indeed. Yes, I do.
All right, no sweat, brother. That's all I wanted to add before you roll. Lord be with you and your family.
Right. Thank you very much, man. Shalom.
Shalom. We got other callers, and there's one other thing to the people that listening, right? I want you to know that's not the first time I've received a call like that. Maybe first time we received one publicly, but that happens all the time with us. And to anybody who has experienced that or has received the counsel before, understand that the truth don't change. You know what I'm saying? And that also applies to you if you're somebody out there who wrestles with the same thing. Let's hit it. Drop down. 706 453. You're on the Across the Line Radio.
Shalom. Y'all about to see Oh, how y'all doing this afternoon, Caps and Cap?
We doing all right this evening.
That's good. That's good. This is Precinct Officer Yawadai out of Athens. I just want to deliver a quick message, if I could, about the Passover.
Okay. You say you want to deliver a quick message. What? Are you in the school lot?
Come on.
Okay. You say you want to deliver a message about what?
About the Passover in the kitchen department, if I could.
Okay, good. You got it. You know this the evening, right? Not the afternoon, right?
Oh yeah, it's the evening. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Man, if you don't get your ass out of here. Go ahead, bro.
The water out of one. But yeah, if I could, the water will allow me to do this right here. This is Officer Yawadai in the kitchen department of the Passover coming to Atlanta. This 2025, you know what I'm talking about? We're looking for 50 good men, officers of 50 troopers, young men. If you could, if you want to be a part of the serving department, you want to serve your brothers and your sisters, the lamb, the showbread, the bitter herbs, you understand, the wine, give me a call, 706-453-6484, or you can hit me on Facebook Messenger, Yawadai Yasharala, and that would be all. The water to you, Cap. Y'all, and Count Costas out. The water so much.
No sweat. The water to you.
Lord of Christ.
Shalom. Let's slide back. I think this is Uncle Mark again. 818-271. Uncle Mark. Oh man, come on, man.
Uncle Mark don't want to talk no more, man. Corey over here, shut up, nigga. All right, bro.
So who am I talking to? Oh, yo. That shit is funny. Oh my God.
Did he say shut up, nigga?
Yeah, he said I think he pissed Uncle Mark off. That's crazy. Where are they from? Pack of what?
Pacoima.
Pacoima has left the building. All right, so now back Back to our regular scheduled program.
Oh, we don't got no more calls?
Nah, I think that's everybody.
Read that top article I sent you.
You think that's going to work?
Stephen A. Smith. Listen, these Democrats, they going batshit crazy right now. Go ahead, read that.
Stephen A. Smith rages against Oprah and Michelle Obama.
Rages. Good.
Accusing them of making voters feel like they're not worth a damn.
Damn. So Oprah Winfrey and Michelle Obama is out here. I would love to know who's Oprah Winfrey and them yelling at. Are they yelling at the black man or they yelling at that white woman? Let's read. Read that first part.
Let the election blame game begin.
Boy, because they about to be some blame and some of my bitches, boy. They said, let the blame game begin. Go ahead.
ESPN host Stephen A. Smith has cast his ballot in the post-election ritual of fingering someone.
That shit a ritual.
Or
you know how
something.
many parades they would have had if Kamala would have won? Boy, I'm so thankful. When I tell you, I'm just so thankful that Kamala Harris didn't win. And this ain't to be for Trump, but these black people would have lost their mind if she would have won. Now we get to go out there and talk about, listen, to the Akim, we get to go out there and we got free the white man as the devil. We ain't about to get a fight. We ain't gonna get a fight at the camp.
Let me tell y'all something. Like when Trump was first in office, business was a booming.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Every time we said who the devil was, there was no. It was like, are you sure? And we would be like, Donald Trump, and then you got a point. It was like, it was perfect. Just letting y'all know.
Come on with it, brother.
ESPN host Slovakia as the reason their candidate lost, singling out Oprah Winfrey and Michelle Obama. Smith said Wednesday on his The Stephen A. Smith Show podcast that the media mogul and former First Lady set an exclusionary tone that alienated men.
The alienated who? Men. So that means they still attacking black men. Oprah Winfrey and y'all black women, y'all love Michelle, and black men, y'all love Michelle Obama. She's a savage too, because she right along with her husband. And Stephen A. Smith said they did what?
Alienated men.
Listen, they alienated men. And then in parentheses, it got Trump's most reliable voting bloc. Now scroll down and say and read what Stephen. I'm sorry. Listen, out of all people that said this, I'm actually surprised that Stephen A. said this. Because you know, Stephen A. is like the coonin of all coonin, the coonin. It's like Stephen Coon Smith. Stephen A.C. Smith. But read that part right there.
If we don't agree with you, we're against you.
I'm glad you said it. You read good because you read it right. If we don't agree with you, we're against you. Keep going.
Said Smith, referring to speeches made by the media mogul and former First Lady. How do you think the men felt about that?
How do you think the men felt about it? Now the men coming out. You know why the men coming out swinging? Because 72% of them, 72, right? It was 78.
78, I think.
78% of them black men voted. So he like, how you think we feel about that? Read after that.
So we have to do what you tell us to do.
God damn it. I hope this is the age where black men stand up and get a backbone. He said, so we have to do what you tell us to do? Read after that.
Otherwise, we're anti-you.
Oh, God damn. Damn, Stephen A. Smith gonna go on my good side, man, for a sake. I'm gonna give him about a week because he's gonna say some stupid shit in a week. But right now, he said we have to do what you tell us to do. Are we anti-you? Right, wait, read this other part.
You thought that worked?
He said, you thought that worked. Go ahead.
Do y'all know anything about most men?
No, they don't. And that's the problem with these black men, black women. They know nothing about them. Let me see if I want anything else. Nope. Wait. Let me see. I'm just scrolling through to see if we need to read anything else. Nope. Now I want to go stay right on my Atlantic Black Star website. Hold on, you got Jennifer Lopez. She's a whore. So talk no action. Kamala, nope. What is that? Go ahead. Oh, yeah, we do want to hear him say it. I didn't even know he said it. Let's listen to it.
Take a listen. If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again. And let me be very clear.
Pause that. It is not Trump. Y'all listen, man. Trump can't take away the damn Constitution to where now ain't gonna be no more elections. They try to make it seem like Trump about to get in office. He gonna sit there forever. We believe in that shit. Go ahead, play it.
Not make sure that the people in your life can get to the polls. That is a mistake. Deciding not to decide, that is most definitely a vote to let other people control your future.
Civil Rights Act of 1964, Voting Rights Act of 1965, been in place since 1965. That's spanning more than nearly 60 years. Okay? And you're going to look an audience in the face and you're going to tell them that if you vote for Donald Trump, you may not ever be able to cast a vote again. Who believed that? Who believed that coming from Oprah? Truly, who believed that? This is the kind of stuff that alienates an electorate, that alienates a vote or a voter.
That's it. All right. And with that, we're going to close out. We appreciate y'all rocking with us on another edition of Cross the Line Radio.
Yes, sir.
Until next week.
This is.
We'll see y'all later. Shalom.
Cross the Line Radio. Wait, no, this is Israelite Vibes.
Is that Benjamin still in the school?